Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vigo picks it up out wide. Aimed at the fast. He leaps for it! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United have their lead. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Nedved is eyeing up his options in the middle. Oh, look at... Tries a shot!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! Rodri. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's in a great position here. And he's certainly... And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kaká made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile.
Oh, it's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 4, Ibrahimovic. Numero 22, Kaká. Numero 8, numero 41.
Bale with the short one.
Il numero 23, il numero 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
25, Hazard.
That has
Il
not
numero
gone well.
24. Attenzione, una
Lovely pass,
sostituzione.
but can he get there?
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Desai. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Played down the flank. Oh, delightful ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hazard. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And smartly reclaimed. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hullet. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that will be the final act. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Figo receives it in a wide position. Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Maldini cuts it out. Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's picked it up out wide. Incoming to a header! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and the clinical edge.
Laos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rooney. Hakimi. Now that's well seen too. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner, knocks it into space. Figo, lovely bit of skill, and he has been fouled there. Oh, good-looking ball. Gullit, and he welcomes it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Driving forward. Looking to play him in. Has to go back here. Rummenigge!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Lopez. Fernandes. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe is onto this. Picked out, chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rooney! And there's a goal! And that brings up the century! Goal number 100 for one very special player. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And here's Mbappe, Lopez, Fernandes, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Hullet. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Hullet goes short. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vermi spread out to the left. So what can they make of this? He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business. And that is all they have time for. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back on the way then. He's gone for goal. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi, and that's been intercepted. And it's Hullet. Fernandes plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Vermi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And Hullet!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 59 minutes is number 22, Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Ruud Gullit!
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Manchester United with the lead. Great defending, strong and determined.
The attendance
Xavi
for this
Alonso.
match was 71,550.
Gullit. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And this is Gullit. Fermin. Laus needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Gullit with the short one. Oh, what has happened here? Laus have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dink through, and it's made its way to him. Shot, can he finish? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
And Gullit! Goal! Manchester United! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
So changes afoot here,
Gullit.
and from both sides.
Number 23.
Manchester United
Rooney.
leading now.
Number 11. Figo.
Serginho.
Number 3.
And the finish!
Coming on the field.
And a truly
Number 8.
agonising miss.
Frank
Well, that's the
Lampard.
response the crowd were
Number
looking for,
25.
Peter, and it's applause
Donna.
all around us here.
Number 24. Kane. Number 9. Lilian
He's
Thuram.
made sure that's not getting through.
Substitution.
And it's been hooked away.
Laus really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has not gone well. And this is Gullit. And here's Barella. And it's Serginho. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Van Dijk makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get... Goes for a shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Stam. Van de Ven.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Stam. And back to the keeper. And it's Van Dijk. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Please be made aware.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.